and welcome back. I am your host, Susanna May O'Hagan, and today we are going to talk about It Ends With Us drama. I know, you've heard it all. This is old news, blah, 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 blah. Listen, I wasn't really sure if I wanted to talk about this, but I originally saw the clip where she was like, oh, get out your florals, get your girls, go see the movie, and I didn't know anything about it, literally, and I was like, well, the way she's talking, it sounds like a cute little romantic rom-com. Oh boy, was I wrong. Like, if I would have went just based on her, because I liked her as an actress, and the way she was talking about the movie, I would have gone immediately like, ooh, it sounds cute, it sounds fun, it sounds a little boring because I'm not a huge rom-com, but she made it sound fun. It Ends With Us. Actor Brandon Scalise addresses alleged cash drama. Here's why fans think Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni are feuding. It Ends With Us. Actor Brandon called the focus on alleged drama between the cast disheartening in an Instagram post, seeming to refer to the speculation report that actor-director Justin Baldoni and actor-producer Blake Lively have been feuding while promoting the film, but without offering any new information. Unnamed source told Hollywood Reporter that there was a fracture in post-production and that Lively, who has a producer on the film, had commissioned her own cut of the film from editor Shane, who was the editor on her husband Ryan Reynolds' film Deadpool and Wolverine. By the way, we'll talk about it, loved it though. Another source told The Hollywood Reporter Lively cut may not detect a feud, as it is not uncommon for a film to undergo multiple cuts during post-production, and the making team agreed on the final cut. Justin Baldoni hired Melissa Nathan, a crisis PR manager who specializes in public and reputation management, and proceeds reposted Johnny Depp during his trial with Amber Heard, according to The Hollywood Reporter. Okay, I'll give you a little thing. I agree that he should have gotten a PR manager and a crisis team manager because this is a sensitive, disturbing topic. And also, it is a little weird though that he went for them. I don't know if there's other people that he could have done, but it's just so weird. That's the wrong team to do it, but I get why he did it. This topic is way too sensitive. And I had an ex who took his forehead and slammed it into my forehead. I hit his metal pole, slammed it to his clothes, into the back wall, and then later on he got arrested for abusing his grandmother. So if I went on her statement, I might have been freaked out, maybe have some PTSD, because she never stated that this had that in it. Different types of it. There's different versions. And it's yeah, I see why he did it, but at the same time, them of all those ones, no. Just no. They're suspicious. Okay. Fans on social media have pointed out Lively and Baldoni have solemnly appeared on the press tour together. Baldoni has spoken to Access Hollywood, Today, Entertainment Tonight, and Good Morning America, while Lively has spoken to Vogue. Capital FM and CBS Morning, but not together. Yeah, people started to realize that was also weird. They didn't spend any promotion together, which is super weird for any movie that have co-stars. Like if you see Ariana Grande and Cynthia, I want to say her name is Rebo, but I'm barely bad at names. They promote Wicked together. They wear the Wicked colors. May have also analyzed the stars' social media activities, noticing Baldoni follows both Colleen Hoover, the author of the novel the movie is based on, who also served as executive producer and Lively, while neither followed Baldoni. Lively said Reynolds wrote one scene that is reportedly a fan favorite from the book, sparking speculation about whether they were disputes with Baldoni over creative control, though multiple unnamed sources told Hollywood Reporter that Reynolds did not write the entire scene. Okay, Brandon, who stars in It Ends With Us, took to Instagram Tuesday to apparently address allegations of drama among the cast without directly naming Baldoni or Lively. Starting what may or may not have happened behind the scenes does not, and hopefully should not, detract from what our intentions were in making this film. He criticized people for violating the woman who made the film and says everyone involved was aware of the movie's heavy themes of domestic DV. After Lively faced criticism online from fans of the book who felt she has ignored the topic during promotional appearances, both Lively and Baldoni had alleged disagreements on set, but neither clarified whether their clashes were with one another. Lively told Hits Radio UK about one clash she had on set, which she said she is not supposed to be talking about, though she did not specify who it was with, claiming they begged her to remove a Lana Del Rey song from the film. Baldoni told Ella, "On Monday, there is always friction that happens when you make a movie like this, but said that friction is what creates the beautiful art. Some social media users have criticized Lively's approach to promoting It Ends With Us, accusing the star of avoiding the film's theme of DV, including in an interview in which some felt she dismissed a question about the heavy themes. Lively also attracted criticism for a promotional video she filmed for the movie in which she urges audiences to grab your friends and wear your florals." Yeah, that's the part that really got people mad. And I've never heard about the book, didn't know what this movie was about, saw she was in it, know of her as an actress, liked her like everyone else did before everything came out. I would have wanted to go see it, and who knows if I would have had a PTSD attack. That's what bothers people. I had no idea that this was even like this. Okay, heading to the theaters, which some critics felt might imply to the audience it's more like a romantic comedy. In one TikTok video with more than 800,000 likes, one user mocked Lively's approach to It Ends With Us press tour, in which the user portrays Lively avoiding questions about DV, calling the film fun, and rapidly promoting her own new hair care line. AIM, the online criticism, Lively shared a link to Natural DV hotline resources on her Instagram story Tuesday. Earlier this week, this is when this happened, Norway journalists shared a 2016 interview. I was about to talk about this. Okay. She did with Lively, which she said made me want to quit my job. During the interview, I'm gonna just because I'm terrible at names. FL. Lala. I'm so bad at names, I'm so sorry, lady. Asked about the costumes worn in the film, a question Lively claimed the interview When Nat asked if they were men, and F congratulated Lively on her little bump, referring to her pregnancy, which Lively congratulated F, who was not pregnant, on her little bump. Yeah, that was not okay. I think everyone knew she was pregnant at that time, and everyone was like, we all know? What you doing? I'll do a part 2, maybe. I mean, there is a lot of drama in this, and I wanted, like... So, the drama in this is, like, whew. And I gotta say, it was kind of rude of her to say congrats on your little bump to the interviewer, who the interviewer was, I think, just trying to be polite. Also, maybe somebody help the interviewers a little more, just in case. Like, the lady who had to interview said, R. Kelly, she did great. She didn't flinch. I would have been freaked out. She was prepared. Like, get them prepared in case something like this happens. And maybe prepare them not to say anything just in case, even though they say something inappropriate. And I think she said she would have asked the guys too, because their costumes were really on point. Because I guess they were in, like, I want to say it was like old-timey clothes, like clothes that you don't see anymore. And yeah, some clothes are really cool. And she wasn't just trying to talk about clothes, she was trying to talk about other things too, but she was just trying to be nice, I think. And talk about, like, I'm not giving this lady, I'm not saying she was 100% in the right either. I just think the whole situation we've got to learn to help the interviewers and help the people and try just to learn not to say things. But you never know what's going to upset someone. I guess clothes definitely upset someone. Talking about pregnancy, I guess no. It's hard to figure out what you can ask them about. Like, I don't know if I would be able to, I don't know. It's very complicated. And this drama of It Ends With Us is still going on. Much of the It Ends With Us cast appeared in the video for Vanity Fair on Monday, in which they test how well they know each other, including Lively and 5 of her co-stars. But Baldoni, many comments on the YouTube video asked where Baldoni was. There is no cast without Justin Baldoni. This makes zero sense, the most liked comment stated. Baldoni had praised Lively's performance and contributions as a producer throughout the It Ends With Us press tour. Baldoni appeared on the Today Show on Thursday and called Lively a dramatic creative, stating everything she touched she made better. Baldoni also told People on Thursday that he was memorized by Lively, who checked all the boxes to be cast in the lead role. He told Cosmopolitan he just knew she was Lively, the film's main character, after their first meeting, and then said Lively was very involved during production and had amazing ideas. I think the one thing that we should take from this, if we're going to do anything with DV, essay, anything, maybe find a crisis team for everyone. Like, for the cast to kind of like figure out what to say, what they can say, figure out maybe how they could help people if like they're asked, because she's like, what, do you want me to give people my number? And I'm like, I don't know. It's very confusing on how to respond to some of the questions if you've never been through it. So yeah. So next time we do like a movie like this, maybe try some crisis teams and some like cue cards to like answer questions, I guess. And yeah, she did some other pretty bad things too. I'm not saying I'm a super fan of her or that I think she was right in this situation. I used to like her as an actress, but some of the stuff that's come out has made me like really, and also it makes me think, what do we need to learn from this? Fans claim the cast of It Ends With Us has avoided discussing Baldoni on the press tour. Lively appears to have strayed from making comments about Baldoni in interviews. She did not mention her co-star and director by name during her interview with Capital FM. CBS Morning and Good Day New York, Access Hollywood asked Lively about how she navigated her chemistry with Baldoni, and Lively choreographed some of the intimate scenes, but in Lively's response, she did not address Baldoni and instead discussed the importance of intimacy, coordination, and praised Hoover as a great filmmaker. An interview clip of Jenny Salt, who also acted in the movie, gathered attention on social media because Salt seemingly avoided a question about Baldoni. A Deadline reporter asked Salt what it was like working with Baldoni as both her director and scene partner, and Salt said it must be difficult balancing two jobs without discussing Baldoni by name. She herself would prefer just to act. It ends with us. 50 million, jeez Louise. I forget how expensive movies can be. That's how much It Ends With Us grosses its opening weekend, ranking the second at the box office, just behind Lively's husband's Ronald Reynolds film Deadpool and Wolverine. Okay, yeah, I love that movie, and I will totally get into that at some point. And that was before all this happened. And also, do we try to keep the movie separate from the people? I don't know at this point. Which grosses 54.2 million. Jeez. The film debuted about expectations. Deadline previously projected it would gross above 30 million in its opening weekend. It Ends With Us receive middling reviews from critics. It has a 58% score on Rotten Tomatoes based on 136 reviews. The critics' consensus stating it has chunky dialogue, though it is enormously performed. Associate press critic Mark Kennedy said the film failed to balance the relativity inside a rom-com and a female empowerment movie. The Guardian critic Benjamin Lee said the film is a plot of hunky-eyed soap tropes, but said Lively and Baldoni have effective chemistry. Computer work. Blake Lively Ends With Us drama. Reveals Hollywood's entitled opportunist. It Ends With Us drama would just end already. Is the movie good? I don't know because I worked late. Okay, this is someone's review. One night of a screening and missed it. Now I'd rather sit through a full Corey Feldman concert than spend the 2 hours watching this flick. It's 2 hours! Sorry, I'm just shocked. Movies are getting longer and longer, which is based on a Colleen Hoover movie. Jeez, I didn't realize it was 2 hours. I hope the movie we're seeing isn't 2 hours. Why is everything 2 hours now? I mean, I like movies, but dying 2 hours. Whatever box office mojo the movie has had, completely eclipsed by petty misunderstanding around star Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, who also directed it, and eye roll including old-fashioned matching playing out in the press and on TikTok and X. In one corner is Lively, the pretty blonde movie star who regularly trades with Barb on social media with her adorable husband Ryan Reynolds. She has hair care and booze line. She's a mom and an entrepreneur. And other hand is Baldoni, star of Jane the Virgin. Oh, that's where I've seen him. Okay, yeah, now I remember. I have a funny story about Jane the Virgin. Not because it's from Jane the Virgin. It's literally because of an ex that it's funny. The show itself was really interesting, but That's a different story for another time. And a proud female feminist in 2017, the Me Too movement, maybe he just got a TED Talk, which, I don't know, this is a lot. After careful consideration of the available facts, I've come away with the following conclusion: they both stink. Okay, that's just really blunt and to the point. I always believed Lively should have been criminally proceeded, produced in 2010 for her hairlocked acting, even worse, Baldoni's accent in the town. To be fair, the two have not said a peep publicly about the drama surrounding the movie. Yet somehow a film about a woman wrapped up in a, you see those words, relationship, has become a DV, an off-screen story about two glittery Hollywood stars, their apparent dislike of each other, and the public's groaning disdain. Tinseltown is, after all, about egos first, with money at a close second and an art and value heart, though it is inhabited would have believed the opposite. These aren't my words, this is just something I found on the drama. I'm just trying to find everything I could on the drama. Suspicion of a rift emerged when Baldoni, who has built this project as the definition work on DV, was photographed separately from his cast at a premiere. Several members of the cast, along with Hoover, reportedly unfollowed him on social media. Stories start to leak behind the scenes. Lively was, like her character, a victim of Baldoni, no less. Life imitates art. Having just given birth to her fourth child before filming, she was reportedly fat-shamed by Baldoni, and he allegedly lingered too long in a kissing scene. A male feminist could never. Not a guy who said in his TED Talk, I don't just want to be a good man, I want to be a good human. And I believe the only way that can happen is if a man learns to not only embrace the qualities that we're told are feminine in ourselves, but to be willing to stand up, to champion, and to learn from the women who embody them. On the other hand, Lively, whose character is a florist who's criticized for not fully embracing the seriousness of the story's DV. In an Instagram video, she says, so grab your friends, wear your flowers, head out to see it. Yeah. Hey, it's not fluffy Sex in the City, you know? It's like Ike and Tina. I'm not sure who they are, but if someone knows, let me know nicely. I think I remember, but the Instagram account for her Betty Buzz drink brand posted a reel with a voiceover from the Princess Diaries and disembodied hand holding a can of sparkling tequila and Hoover's book, Take This and Give You, cut away to a pop-up flower shop promoting the movie A Princess. Yeah, the online coffee kitchen hit TikTok to take the actress down with compliments of all of her promotional misdeeds. Fans were PO'd about her garbage answer to the question about DV in an interview. Asked how people might talk to her about the heavy theme, Lively replied dismissively. Maybe ask for like my address, my phone number, or like location share. I could just location share you and then we could. Particularly was a video shared by Norwegian journalists. We talked about that one. A sarcastic Lively stood back. Congrats on your little bump. Yep. Posting Lively mocked questions about wardrobe in a period drama. That's what it is, a period drama. Saying they would never ask a man that. I don't know. If I really like the clothes, I would think about it and ask them, like, was it heavy, hot? Did you like wearing that? do you not want to, like, I could be like, would you like to talk about the clothes? I find them fascinating. If not, we could talk about something else. Like, nicely, just like say I enjoyed it. And there's other things that I want to talk about too, but I just wanted to like start off small and then get into it. It's also revolting as it is revealing. They could have saved so much scratch on that Mean Girl remake and just released this footage. Okay. I'm debating, should I read this book or would my PTSD freak out? Let me know in the comments below. Because I do have PTSD. It ends with us. The press tour drama explained. What happens on screen has been secondary to the conversation about differences between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, her co-star and director. This video is way too long, I bet. Okay, we will do part 2 if you would like. There's too much into this. So bye for now. We'll do part 2.